Hi, welcome to GeeksZilla, and today we're going to be playing Mantic's Walking Dead.
Welcome back to GeeksZilla. I'm Gofur, this is Mike, and as we said, today we're playing Mantic's The Walking Dead All Out War, zombie-tastic.
Yep, it's a great game. Mantic's done a fantastic job getting this feeling like the comics. It ramps itself up really quickly and gets really intense fast.
Yeah, this is one of the ones we did on Kickstarter. We got pretty much everything that was going for it, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, other than the special mats, the vinyl, the neoprene mats, we didn't get those, but we got the main Kickstarter box set and the 3 expansions. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of stuff there. I'm working through painting it along with you. Mm-hmm. You're doing the zombies, I'm doing the characters.
Definitely got the easy end of the stick on that one.
So we're going to be doing basically 200 points. We've got 100 points of characters, 100 points of equipment. Yeah, we're going to see Rick versus Derek.
The scenario is just a case of collecting as much equipment as you can. The winner's the first person to collect 7 out of the 9. So the scenario drives conflict between you because you can't win it without having to get some of the stuff that the other person's got. It drives you into that sort of fight against each other.
So you're 2 different survivor groups. The zombies are in the middle of the table and they react to noise and people being close to them. There's also an event deck which generates more zombies and can change the way they act towards people. They can set off car alarms and other stuff. When you're searching through equipment decks, when you find the objective tokens, you can also draw an attack from a walker at that point. It's about the only time you can't actually attack a walker back. You can only defend.
Lurker card.
Lurker, that's the one.
As Mike was saying, when the threat count tracker goes up, it's sort of like it's to show the increase in tension in game. So your characters have different levels of nerve. Some of them are quite low, like the kids and stuff get scared quite easily. Once the threat tracker goes up to their or above their nerve level, you need to start rolling a dice to see how they react. There's a chance they can just make noise and hide, panic, as opposed to doing
scream,
what you're wanting.
All sorts of stuff.
So
it also has an effect on the event cards. So the events will have different things at different levels. So the higher the threat level, the more bad stuff's going to happen, basically. So the threat tracker goes up when you make gunshots, when things spawn on the event decks and things like that. So guns create a thing called mayhem that also draws walkers towards you. So yeah.
Your leader can use his or her special ability to reduce the threat level as well, so you can try and keep on top of it, but it always seems to get away
I think we forget about it most of the time. We get too involved in grabbing the loot and not on keeping things calm. So what we'll do is we'll show you our table layout. We'll set up the objectives and we'll show you where those are placed. We'll then show you our forces and our actual starting setup. So yeah, join us on the table.
Yep. It's going to be a little bit different to the way we've done things before, so if you prefer the way we do stuff in this video, let us know.
We just think this one plays a bit differently, so stopping between each turn probably isn't going to work as well for this to explain what happened every turn. You'll see it, it'll be quite obvious what's happening. So yeah, let's go to the table.
Okay. So the more points you're playing, the more bits of scenery you put down, and the scenery is where the objective markers are placed. Beside each one of those objectives, you put a zombie down as well, or a walker, I should say, not a zombie. So we'll go over. We've got one in this car, one in this barrier, one in this car, this barrier here, one in this dumpster, and this dumpster, and last but not least, this barrier here as well. I'm forgetting the ones inside. So we've also got a set of barrels in here that's got one, and some vending machines just here.
Okay, so we've deployed our forces. Gofur won the toss and took this side of the table. I've got this side. On the far side over there, I've got Craig, who's a runner. Then I've got my leader, who's Derek. Then I have Patrick, who's a bruiser, so he's good in combat. And over on the far side here, I have Sandra. And if I rotate the table around, Gofur go through what he's got.
Okay, so starting from this side, we've got Carl Grimes with his lucky hat. Then right next to him is his dad, Rick Grimes. Then there is Dale and Sophia. Now, Sophia's a runner. She can do stuff like jump over terrain without having to make a check, so she's quite good for getting in and picking stuff up. She's not good in a fight. Carl is a marksman, so he's quite good with his gun. Dale, obviously, is a marksman, as you can see with his sniper rifle there. And Rick Grimes is a tactician, that's his special ability. So Mike's gone for the more sort of laid out, spread out deployment. I've gone more sort of everybody grouped up together. I never know why I do things, I just always do them.
One of the thing with Sophia, because she's a child, if I want to attack her, I believe I have to roll the black dice, and I'm looking to get a shield.
Yep.
And then I can do what I want to attack. So if I want to shoot her or attack her in close combat,
it's only shooting.
Only shooting.
It's only shooting.
Only shooting. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So yeah. So that's the layout. We'll get on to the first turn. So we'll just sort our stuff out and we'll be right back.
So whoever gets the initiative token, which is this nice wee sheriff badge here. It doesn't just mean that that's who's going first. Also, when the event cards do things, generally whoever has the initiative button gets to make more decisions about what the walkers do than
also the order of fights.
Yeah,
affects that as well. Okay, so I've won the initiative, so I'm going to decide to move something first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Patrick first. So Patrick is going to use his first action to move over to here.
Sneak action.
He's going to sneak. Then he's going to make noise, which is going to attract the closest walker to him. So he's going to shamble all the way over to me, which frees up supplies in the truck. And that's him done. That's his action.
Rick is going to do a sneak action over here. I think he's going to shoot that walker right in front. No, actually, he's going to shoot this walker.
Okay.
So his...
I'm taking you choosing that one because it has no cover.
Yeah. Rick shoots. Skill is 1 blue dice, and his gun that he's got, Rick's pistol, adds 1 blue dice as well. Blue dice have the most chance of a success. There's no failures on these dice, but they also have less chance of a critical hit. There's only 1 critical on a blue dice. Well, he shot it.
It gets 1 dice in defense, is that right? And I don't think there is enough on there to stop that, so it's down no matter what. So there's no point in rolling. So that walker is down. That creates mayhem. So that increases the threat level from 1 to 2. And then everything within 10 inches of Rick from making the shot moves towards him. So the one in front of him, if I turn the board around so you can see what's going on. So this walker here, who's right next to him, will move around the barricade because it's touching it and come into base contact with Rick. This one over by the dumpster is within 10, so he will shuffle straight towards Rick, but will stop when he hits the barricade. Walker in the diner will move towards the wall, and the one on the far side is within, will come and hit the
vending machine.
Vending machine, that's the word I was looking for. This one in front of the barricade over here will move towards him, so they shamble 6 inches, which is not quite enough to get him to base contact, but does get her all the way over here. And I believe that is everybody. So Rick has drawn quite a horde towards him already. It's probably not a wise move, but there we go. So that's Rick's action over. So what I'm going to look to do is, now that Patrick has freed up the truck, my runner, Sandra, who may perform 2 move actions in the same turn if she has the action spend, so she doesn't make any noise, is going to sneak and then sneak to the back of the truck. Doesn't have an extra action, so can't grab the loot, but is in place for that next time. And over to Gofur.
I think what I'm going to do on this one
is make it harder to reach the figures.
Well, I'll put it over that way so that people can see what's going on. But yeah, Carl is going to sneak down that way. And that'll be it.
Now what I'm going to do is a very similar thing to what Gofur just did, to try and draw zombies away from objectives. Is I am going to sneak with Derek over to here.
We need to watch out.
Lonnie
Lennon will give us into trouble for calling them zombies. Walkers!
And then he's going to use his Mossberg 600 shotgun. He's got 2 red dice from the shotgun. He gets 2 shots because he's got multiple shots because it's a rapid fire. And he gets 1 for his own shoot action. So currently the zombie is behind cover, so gets extra dice. No criticals. So that's the first shot.
Criticals are the explanation mark on the dice. How many wounds did you do on that there?
I did 3.
So he can possibly block it? No, he can't. No, 2 is the maximum it can get in defense on 1 dice, so it's
So it
down.
goes down. And I'm going to put a second shot into it to try and finish it off.
And it gets defense as well. So
Still nothing that is going to pop it. So that's it done. But as with
you
the other shots,
didn't you?
Yes, 2 shots.
So that's 2 mayhem.
Yep. So the mayhem tracker goes up from 2 to 4, which puts us into the low threat. So everything within 10. Luckily, it's just these 2 walkers. This Ronnie is going to shamble towards me.
It's undead
That
Ronnie.
is undead Ronnie. She's going to shamble and hit the barricade. And our one in the diner is going to shamble and hit the wall.
And that thing's got no legs and you're made to go backwards and forwards.
Going to tire it out. I wonder if they can tire it out. And that's Derek done.
Okay.
So back to you.
I'm going to use the young lass, Sophia, and she's going to sneak towards the car. I wanted to kill that thing beside it, not just drop it, but what can you do? Back over to you.
Okay, so I've got Craig left, who's down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run, and I'm going to go and hide behind this tree.
Doesn't add mayhem, so it doesn't affect the tracker. That's just noise, and it's only 1 zombie that'll act.
And is it within?
Walker.
It's just the closest walker.
It's just the closest within 10.
So Ronnie then turns around and comes after Craig. As much as I want to be away from that zombie, it will get into close combat with me.
Dale, actually, he's going to sneak to here. Pretty much there.
Okie doke.
And then he's going to shoot the one that isn't engaged.
Okay.
That one there. He gets 1 white and 1 white from the gun. Dale's going to shoot this.
Yep.
Walker. I'll chuck the dice out the box. 3 and a headshot.
I don't think I can defeat that, because the maximum I can get is 2 and a headshot. So that zombie, Walker, is dead.
We play too many zombie games, that's the problem.
Yeah, well that is that. It's like we like them. So that takes us up to level 5 and then draws... Mayhem. So this one here is definitely within 10 and is touching the barricade, so we'll roll around and hit Rick.
The closest way for them is that way, where the side he was on, was it not?
I wouldn't have thought so, because he was there. And that drives it that way and up, and that's a straight line that way.
No, okay, fair enough.
And we'll hit Rick. It's almost like you don't like Rick.
This one here will also come out the window and hit the barricade.
Fall out and hit the barricade. Is there
in fact, hang on, no, it's a straight line, so it's not.
So hit the other walker?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes through walkers.
Okay. Somebody's about to have a bad day.
Yep.
Is that all the walkers from around there?
All the ones that are upright.
And I don't think anyone else is close enough. Okay. So that's everyone activated. So event phase. So then the walkers will attack the closest thing. So a walker has a kill zone like this. So anything within this kill zone, it will move towards. So the obvious one here is Ronnie will roll around the tree into the back of Craig. That's got nobody. The closest one is Carl. So we'll move it into contact with Carl, and that's everybody. Then we draw an event card. As I have the initiative, I get the event card. Dawn breaks, all quiet and low threat. We are in low threat. Add 1 to the threat level, then shuffle this card back into the deck and draw another one. Places to hide, all threat levels. Shuffle any discarded lurker cards back into the supply deck. Then the number of walkers enter play. Instead of placing at the board edge, they may be placed anywhere inside a building but outside the kill zones of any survivors. The number of walkers placed depends on the current threat level. All quiet and low are white dice and a red dice. 1. That could have gone
You've got
worse.
initiative, so you get to place it.
Mr. Munchie, who seems to be eating somebody's guts. And I'm going to place that one here by the supply tokens. Okay, so that is the event phase. So on to melee phase, and I'll choose who goes first. I'm going to get mine out of the way first. So I'm going to go with Craig. So we're going to go with Craig and Ronnie under the tree. KISS munching on my throat. So Craig in melee has 1 red dice. He has a small knife with sharp. Craig's going to try and stab up Ronnie. And fail. So you roll a red dice for the zombie.
Walker.
And he chomps me.
Does 1 point of damage.
No bite, so I just lose 1 point.
Again, critical hit. The exclamation mark means there's the walker's got a bite on you.
And I move away 1 inch, which is going to be there, isn't it? So next we have Patrick. Patrick has a titanium baseball bat. He has 1 white dice in melee and 1 red dice in melee. The baseball bat has bludgeon. Okay. 1-on-1. Yes.
And
3 and a headshot.
Whoop. 2 and a critical.
So it's gone.
Yep. So yeah, that's dead.
It's dead. Headshot wins. Baseball bat for the win. Now we have a small mess over here that you created for yourself.
Yep.
So what we've got down here is Rick facing off against 2 zombies and Carl facing off against 1
Walker.
Walker. You're going to say that. Rick in close combat has a hatchet. You can pull the trigger on the gun in close combat, I believe.
Nah, I'll use the hatchet.
Okay. So your melee is 1 white dice as standard, and then you add in anything from the hatchet.
Adds 1 white to melee and attack roll. If I roll any headshots, I can roll another red dice.
So So it amplifies itself.
So I have 2 white. So one walker itself gets 1, and if there's 2 of them, they get 3. So I get 3.
Lucky.
And they get 2.
So they are pushed back 1 inch and knocked over. So
one of them is, because only do 1 point of damage.
Ah, okay. So the other one just gets pushed back.
Yep.
And then we have Carl, who is facing off against the zombie with his knife. So he gets 1 red dice.
Nothing.
Oh! So, that's a bite. Cool.
Oh!
Okay.
It's a name I can't say.
Carl is then pushed back an inch.
Carl.
That is all the close combat done. So the next phase is the end phase. So we roll a black dice for each prone walker. On a shield, it will get back up. So we're going to go for the trucker guy here.
Mr. Naga.
And then you've got the policewoman behind the car.
I'll chuck a dice for her. Nope. And then there's the one over by the barricade by your side.
Oh, right, yep, okay. Can even see that one from my side of the table.
Nope.
Nope, it stays down. Okay. Get the badge.
Okie dokie. I'm going to activate Carl first.
Okay.
He's going to use his bandages.
Okay.
So that's done.
So that gets him discard
1 hit
this
point.
card as an action to restore 1 health point lost earlier in the game.
Yep. Cool. He's going to sneak in to aid his dad. And that's me. I'll use the activation token this time.
Okay, well, straightforwardly, I'm going to activate Sandra, who is at the back of the yellow pickup, who's here, and she is going to grab the loot token. So we're going to grab that, and we draw from the supplies. And I get a metal pipe, which is used in close combat, which adds in bludgeoning. So that was the first action, and then she will sneak. She will sneak to the back of the car. To there, so she's off by herself. Over to you.
As usual, you're getting way ahead of me.
Spreading out, it helps.
I'm going to go with Sophia. She's got enough range to sneak to the car. And as second action, she'll pick up that box of supplies.
Is it a lurker? Nope.
Nope. Ammo.
That's really handy for her.
Because she's got a... No, she doesn't.
Derek has got enough range. He's going to sneak over to here and grab the rucksack. If I can actually pick it up.
That's what you need nails for.
Yeah. Gotta stop chewing them. And pick up a supply card, and I get the tire iron. So that is a melee weapon. Adds 1 white dice to a melee attack. So yeah, that's not bad.
Rick.
So Rick's here, just by the barricade.
He's gonna shoot that the walker with the purple top and the green trousers.
Okay. Interesting.
He gets 2 actions, doesn't he?
Yep.
So his first action is to do that. 2 blue dice. He shoots blue by normal, and his gun adds a blue. 4 damage.
There's nothing I can do against that.
Nope.
Nope. So you have beaten it, but you haven't given it a headshot.
Yep.
So it is down.
Those two walkers move straight towards him, and we add one to the threat tracker.
Yep. So that one comes to there. That one comes to there. Up to 7 on the threat tracker. I don't think the one that's prone is... Oh, maybe. Nope. Prone walker is just out.
Yeah, but this one comes...
Oh, there's one in the window, of course.
It, well, moves up to
the window.
As soon as it hits an obstacle, it stops. Rick's second action. Stay calm. Rick may perform this in place of a hold your nerve action. Roll a blue dice and reduce the threat by that many points. So we get 1.
So where you go back down to 5. So before Red Beam closed, I ordered some more bits. So that's who supplied the acrylic tokens. I have ordered this threat tracker. We found spins a bit too much sometimes. So they've done a tray which you use one of your zombie figures and it moves along and keeps track of the number that way. So I've got that. That's another thing to paint up when it flies.
When he says they supplied them, he means they bought them from them.
Yes. Yes.
We haven't had anything. No paid promotions yet, unfortunately.
I am, at this point, going to activate Craig, who's being chased by Ronnie the Walker.
This bit here.
So, Craig over here is going to continue running, so he's going to get to the side of the dumpster. And he's just going to get around the corner from it. So
was that a sneak action you did then?
Yep, that's a sneak.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm going to grab that rucksack of stuff and put the dumpster kind of between me and Ronnie. Kind of. So, supply card, and I've got a 2x4. Bludgeon may reroll 1 die per melee attack. So that is Craig done. And we're back to you, and you've got Dale.
Yep.
What's Dale going to do?
Dale is going to sneak up to that walker.
The one on the ground?
The one on the ground, and then hit it with the butt of his rifle, hopefully.
He's going to move to here?
No, not that one.
That one.
The one by the car, if he can get there.
I think he can.
Just in case it stands up. I don't want it hitting Sophia if it stands up. So when a walker's prone, or when anyone's prone, they can only roll defense dice.
At this point, I am going to activate Patrick. He's going to run around the car to this side of the barricade. Probably getting a bit too close to the guys with guns at the minute. Which is going to draw the closest one to him, noise-wise. So the prone one will shamble towards the window and stop. And that is Patrick done. So beginning of the event phase, the walkers will attack their closest things. So your walkers are already in close combat there. Ronnie has nobody in his kill zone, I don't think.
No, it doesn't look like it.
So he's going to stay where he is. So yeah, nothing's going to change on that side of the board.
It's that one.
Nope. Then you draw an event card.
All threat levels. Traps! It's a trap! All threat levels. The player with initiative must choose one survivor within 3 inches of a wood.
That's technically going to be Craig,
He's the only one that's within 3 inches of a tree. Oh no, well mine is, but I'm not going to do it to mine. That model sets off a bear trap or a hunting snare. Roll a black dice on a shield. The model instantly takes a number of wounds equal to the roll of a blue dice. On a blank, the model loses an action at its next activation. Place this card next to the survivor card to remind you. Setting off the trap causes noise, so it will also blank.
So I lose an action.
Lose an action next turn and cause noise just now.
Okay. Which will draw Ronnie towards him.
Which is a shuffle.
So he is going to shamble.
And hit that.
Falls around there and hits the dumpster. Run away! It's a melee.
Okay.
And the only melee is on your side of the table? Combats will separate out, so over on that side we have Carl and Rick and 2 zombies, so we'll separate out into Rick and a zombie and Carl and a zombie.
Walker.
Walker. And Dale will try and coup de grace the Walker on the ground.
Yep.
So who are you going to go with first?
I'll go with Lick. If Carl Grimes is in the same group as Lick and within his kill zone, Lick gains a red dice to his melee attack and his defense rolls. So Rick gets 2 white and a red.
And the zombie gets a red.
Walker. That's not going to get old anytime soon.
That's what you think.
So Lick does 5
Lots.
and a headshot.
And I get 2 and a headshot, so
But it
not
doesn't-
enough. So it is down and out. So that is that guy there.
After that, I'm going to go with Carl.
Didn't go well for him the last time.
He gets 1.
And gets 1.
So
Draw,
it's
so
even.
he beats.
Survivor pushes him away.
So he gets pushed away into there.
Dale is 1 dice and it only gets a defense, so even if it beats him, it doesn't bite. Nothing.
Hi, I'm a walker.
No, at this moment in time, it's a crawler. So he'll get pushed back, won't he?
Yeah. Trying to bite his goals. Okay.
That's going to be that for that.
So-
The only thing is, I have been bitten in the previous turn, so I now lose. Is it a roll of dice to see if you lose
I
a wound?
believe it's a roll of dice. Let's have a look.
If shield saves, it is. Shield stops it.
Let's see.
It's alright, I know.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Roll back dice for each bit model, shield, no effect, blank, lose 1 health.
Yeah. And you?
Is that because you've been bitten before?
All the time, unfortunately.
Okay, so
Carl
back to the
doesn't
end
take any
phase,
more
so
wounds.
you are then having to do that again. So it's the new end phase. So you got bit in the last end phase. You got bit in the first melee combat, so you should have rolled at the end phase last turn. So roll again. Woohoo!
Get up, yeah.
Prone walkers, so there is the one in front of you, there is the one in front of Derek, and that's it, isn't it?
I'll chuck for the one in front of Derek. It's a shield to get
Okay.
back up into it.
Yep. It gets back up.
That's this one.
Yep. And the one by Dale.
Nope. Oh. And the one beside Rick.
Yep. That's you. It's a nice big box. You can try and get the dice in it. Yeah. Okay. I get the shield back. Patrick is not going to go for that one. He is going to sneak. He's going to sneak into here. So that's Patrick done. And I'm going to put that over there so I can remember it.
Okay. You
Hey.
can make noise.
I
if you wanted
could.
to.
Oh yeah, I've only got the one that's on the floor towards me. Wouldn't I?
I don't know what bonus it would make, but
Not really, but it would clear it away from me. So yeah, I'll make noise and draw that one to that. If I find out the other one's in range of me in a minute, I'm gonna get annoyed. Up to you.
okay. First thing I'm going to do.
Yep.
I'm going to Dale shuffle forward a little bit,
Right.
which is a sneak action, so that he can try and shove that thing again.
Right. Okay.
And then what I should have done last turn.
Contact with this thing, yeah. Yep. What did we do last time?
What I should have done last time. Dale gets 1 white
Okay.
for shooting, and 1 white from his gun,
Okay.
and he's going to pop a shot at her.
That's not very nice.
No, it's not.
The Dale shooting at Sandra.
4 and a headshot.
So I get my normal defense dice. Is that right?
Uh huh.
So that's a red and a white, and I've got a card between me and you. So I get another white.
Okay.
And I get 4 and a headshot. So nothing. But threat level goes up to 7. This walker comes straight for you. This walker comes straight for you. But we'll only get as far as Rick by the looks of it. Oh no, Carl. Yep, hits Carl's base. This one falls out the window and comes for you. And if I hadn't listened to you, that one would have come out the window and come for you. Why yada? Not listen to you. Why do I never listen to you? Why would I do it now?
I don't know. I actually didn't understand why you did it at the time, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Allow me to retort. Sandra's going to move to there. She's going to level her model 628.44 Magnum at you and pull the trigger. So shooting, I get 2 red dice, and the Magnum allows me to add 2 white dice.
What? No wonder Mac likes him in Battlefield.
So Dale, how you feeling now? Yeah, not too bad actually.
Oh, no headshots. So Dale gets 2 red for defence and 1 white because she's shooting across the card.
Yeah, I couldn't clear the card to get to the position to shoot you without the card.
So you got 4 there and no headshots. I get 5.
Yep, bounce. Yeah,
guess what?
Me to be cocky.
Mayhem.
Yep.
Done it.
Nope, just about to. So that goes up to 8. This walker hits the barricade, and that's pretty much it. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, that is it, because that one can't reach. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so that is Sandra done.
What's the threat level?
Is currently 8, so we're still in low threat.
So I don't need to chuck a dice for the wee kid yet.
Not yet.
The Sophia's going to jump across the car,
Right.
because she's a runner.
She's
She
a
doesn't
runner.
need to make a climb check. She might be able to do it in a sneak if she can.
Sneak will get a...
Okay, just do a run action because I don't think there's any eligible walkers able to move.
Yep, this one can.
Oh right. Oh well. It'll hit. She can't pick up the object because he'll walk into it.
Plus she ran, so... Oh no, because that's a normal action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to have that. Come on. So runs, make noise, shambles around, and into base to base contact with you.
Does it not hit the barricade? If it doesn't, it doesn't. I can't
I
tell
suppose
from
not,
this
no.
angle.
I suppose not. Yeah, it's hit the corner of that, I suppose. Yeah, but it isn't touch the barricade that has the.
Which means I can't search
Yeah.
it.
Derek's gonna level his shotgun at this zombie. Because Derek knows that then the zombie behind the child will move towards the child. Mossberg shotgun. I get a white dice and 2 red dice, and I can shoot twice. Sometimes it's fun to play the bad guy. Oh yeah!
And it's only going to get 1 red dice. Maximum it can get is 2. There's no way it can block that, so there's no point even rolling.
Headshot, and there's no point in doing a follow-up shot with that, as I have no targets I want to shoot. A headshot though, with a gun requires an ammo check. And the shotgun with a headshot, each out of ammo. Click. Threat goes up by 1, which puts us in medium threat. And anything within 10 moves towards me.
He flows around the object and then...
And then it will come to about there. A bit further, it's about there. This one.
Yeah, it's going to go straight into the back of the kid.
was going to happen anyway because it was going to move towards you in the combat phase anyway.
Yep. I'm coming to the realisation I'm not very good at these sort of games. Carl's in base contact with that.
Yep. Is Rick going to jump in?
Yes, he is. But he's also going to use his other action to try and calm things down. So this is Rick doing his calm down roll.
Oh. So we go from 9 down to 6. I have Craig, who's only got one action currently, who's going to sneak. He's going to sneak over to here, ready for his next action. That's him done. And Carl.
Why doesn't he pick up the thing?
Because you set a better trap on it.
Oh, yes, so I did.
Mainly.
Yeah, okay.
And Carl is left to do, and he's in combat with a zombie. Walker!
He's not going to do anything, he's just going to stay where he is.
Okay, so the first part of the phase is zombies moving to attack, which everything I believe is engaged. Oh, he isn't. I don't think he's got anything anywhere near him.
No, he's not close enough. And there's... No, that's engaged as well.
Yeah. So, everyone's activated, so event phase, draw an event card as I have the initiative. Pandemonium, +1 threat. Boom, boom, boom. All quiet, blah blah. Low threat. Each player rolls the blue dice and moves that many eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. Then then a white dice walkers enter play. I smell something all the way over here. Bye, Ronnie. A white dice of walker here. One walker appears. Melee. So,
You've got initiative, you get to choose who goes first.
one zombie on one guy. Put it on the red.
Yeah, Dale's going to defend, so he gets 2 dice, he can't kill it. You roll your attack. Oh,
That's
So-
a fight.
takes 1 wound and is bitten.
Then we'll go with Rick and Carl.
Rick gets white for melee, white because of the axe, and a red because the Wayne's in his
Okay.
death zone.
And you get one for Carl, one Rick.
And that
It's not looking
is
good for the zombie.
Walker.
Or the zombie. Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
No,
So it is
gone.
dead. So over here, Carl and Rick take out the truck driver. And that looks like how you paid him up. Then we have Sophia, who's being attacked by the walker, who is behind the green car.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
So it's 1 red dice on the zombie, and you get 1 red dice in defense.
She doesn't get any attack, nope, so... Oh, so that's 1 damage and she's bitten.
Eek! I feel bad. No. So I have Patrick, who has a zombie in the diner. We can get Walker. No, it's not going to happen, you know that. So here, so Patrick gets 1 white dice in melee and 1 for the titanium baseball bat. So he's going to hit the Walker and gets 3. And bruises may reroll 1 red dice. I'm probably going to leave it as it is because red aren't great.
Are you sure about that? The maximum I can do is 2, mind you, I can get a crit as well,
Yeah.
so...
Okay, let's go for it. Cause I could
He's listening to me again.
Yeah, same anyway.
1, so you beat it.
Beat it! It's knocked back
And down.
Well, you can really tell that, Walker.
Nope.
So that's all the melee. That's everybody done.
Technically it can't be a walker, it has no legs.
So it is a crawler.
Yeah. Is that all the combat?
That is all the combat. The dice for things getting up. Yeah, she gets pushed back an inch. So getting up. So we have this one and that one. So
Okay.
I will roll for the one by Dale because that seems to be the way it always goes.
It gets back up.
Hi. If I wait long enough, you're not going to be around for much longer. So then there is the one I just knocked down inside the diner.
And it doesn't get
Stays
back
down,
up.
and now all your bites.
Right, so for the bite on Carl, he's okay.
Yep.
And Dale, somebody needs to cut his arm. It's his leg off, isn't it?
Dale, I can't remember how he died in the series. Isn't it?
That he is not okay.
And Sophia.
Oh God, yeah, she's bitten as well, isn't she? Sophia is okay.
So that is everybody. So token's back. Okay. You get the initiative token.
Okie doke.
Use it wisely.
No, I'm going to be mental.
No change there.
First thing I'm going to do is activate Dale.
You're going to shoot me, aren't you?
Yes! Dale is going to sneak as far as he needs to, which is down to here.
Okay.
And then he's going to pop a cap in your ass.
Hey.
So- And Dale gets 2 white dice. As I
Okay.
said before, one from his character card and one from the gun.
I get
Which
one red
is-
and one white in my defense.
Because he's been going all into the types of guns they are, I know nothing about guns. It's a marlin, so it's a fish, X117R.
I don't know what that.
So it's 2, as far as I'm concerned, there's 2 white dice. Oh, fuck! I get 1 success.
I get 3. I'm okay. But guess what? You're not okay.
Mayhem!
That goes up by 1, and everything's coming for you. So don't really need to measure, but these 2 will get into face-to-face contact with you.
That one will get into face-to-face contact with you.
No, so it'll hit the car and stop.
Oh. So it will. Dunk. Damn it! Might be in your death zone though. Right,
It is at the moment, but I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, that's true. Activate him. Nah, he's out.
Yeah, just. Now what you were saying about being mental, it's true. That really
Yes.
was silly.
Yes. He's been bitten, he doesn't mind. He's like, I don't care, I'm going down anyway. He got bitten in the leg and they chopped his leg off. That was a TV show though.
No, that was Dale. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Alcohol guy. I think you were thinking.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was the
Green
guy
from
from the
the
farm,
farm.
yeah.
Craig is going to grab this.
Right, hang on, turn that down so you can show
that's a
them.
good point. So what we've got is Craig is by the dumpster. It's dumpster diving.
Oh, as they'd say in Scotland, midgie laking.
I thought that was something else. So he's going to grab the supplies,
Well, I'll say Scotland, more Glasgow.
and he has found an ammo reload, which is no use to him, but Derek could really do with that. And he is going to move around to the dumpster towards the back door. So he's going to go into there. Over to you.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
Not yet, but soon. Don't worry, Dale, I'll save you.
Yeah. Rick is going to run down to there.
Okay.
For his second action.
But for the first thing that's going to happen is that zombie is going to go, oh, noise, and then unfortunately run into me.
Yes, which was the other part of it that I wanted to do, but I was going to turn the board around.
Okay.
No, it's alright, don't worry about it now, it's done.
What was your second action?
And second action's everybody calm down.
Okay.
And 2 points off the threat tracker.
Okay, we're back down to 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick Patrick, who is in here. Not that you can see that, unfortunately. He is going to move this way because there's a zombie on the other side, and grab the boxes here.
So he sneaks across the inside of the
Yep.
diner and searches in amongst the pile of...
Supplies.
Uh-huh.
And I found some bandages. over to you.
For my third one, Kyle's going to sneak up to the barricade, search, pick up the thing, and I get...
So Carl has moved up here and has grabbed the supplies that were there, and he's found an empty box. I've never seen that card before. I don't think we've ever drawn that card.
Nope. I'm lucky! Derek's got to do what Derek's got to do.
Derek's gonna run
Derek's don't run.
to here.
Ah, you thieving git!
And look, there's nothing that can move towards him. Oh, Derek was on the far side here. He's ran over to here and stolen supplies.
I'm assuming you're getting the movie reference.
No.
Derek's don't run.
It's familiar.
Yeah. Think about
Bad Taste?
Yes. Peter Jackson. That's what I was going to say.
Movie in a long time. Now I'm going to have to find that movie. So he grabbed the supplies. So what does he get? He gets football pads, armor, body, reduced damage taken from melee by 1.
What's the threat level?
It's low.
Still low. Oh, I'm
You
okay.
keep bringing it down.
That's good. So she can still act without having to.
Yep.
The only thing is, there's nothing left to pick up, is there? Many have you
One
got?
inside there.
How many have you got?
6. There's one in the diner. Just there.
Okay. She's the runner, so she can cross without having to make a climb check, so she can get across that barrier and through the window.
Yep.
And there's a prone zombie right beside her. Is she in range?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she is.
No problem at all.
Quick little thing. She gets in there. Second action, she'll pick it up.
And there's the supplies card. No, not the tree.
She finds a burning brand.
Has to go in her hand because you can't put it in the backpack.
So event
Card.
We are on all quiet and low. This is a feeding frenzy. Roll black dice for each survivor engaged in melee against one or more walkers. On a shield, the model loses 1 health point. If there are no models in melee, add 1 to the threat level.
Okie doke. Who's going first?
Okie doke, so this black dice is for this one.
Yep.
So if I get a shield, the model loses 1 health.
Typical. That is Sandra. So then I take it. I roll for the next one, or
Yep.
Yep. So I'm going to go for Rick. Yeah.
Rick loses a wound. The only other one is Dale. I'll chuck for Dale.
3?
No.
Okay. So that's the event done. The event thing. So melee. So which one is going first?
I'm going to go with Rick first.
So Rick on 1, Dale on 1,
Yep.
and Sandra on 1.
Yep.
Okie doke.
So Rick has 2 white.
Take the black dice out.
If he gets a headshot, he gets an additional red. He gets 1.
Come on, you bite. Let's make it all of them. No! The draw. You win. Push back. And it can't be pushed anywhere. Dunk. So it's free of people.
Okay. And I'll do Dale next.
Yep.
Dale's going to defend.
Okie doke.
When you go chuck the dice for the attack.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And
So
you
he
roll.
automatically defends.
And that one pushes back. Niche. A bit there.
Then Sandra.
Then Sandra. Sandra has... she's going to use the Magnum. Because I don't want them free of close combat. 2 white, 2 red. Oh yeah.
Well, that only gets 1, and it's dead.
Headshot on that one.
Dead again.
This one tries to roll around the car, hits Dale. This one moves in and grabs Dale. Up R1. Any other zombies within 10? I believe. Nope. Nope.
You love your ciggy tonight.
Yeah, it's been a long week so far. Anyone to get up? Just the zombie inside. You have initiatives. You roll for that one.
Let's see if this walker stands up. It does. Right beside Sophia.
Yay!
That's really surprising. This game's had very few more things coming onto the board. Usually there's tons of stuff flooding in.
I think it's expanding the event deck may have curtailed that a little bit.
Yeah.
So Dale for a bite.
Dale for his bite. Shield means he's okay. I rolled a shield but out the box. He's okay. Carl is not okay.
Sophie
is not okay.
It's a zombie.
God damn it.
Okay. I get the initiative token back.
So Sophia is in here. Carl is here. They both have loot tokens. Mike needs one more to win and there's no more sitting on the board. So he's going to have to come and try and get it off well, he's going to go and beat up kids and nick their stuff. Because that's the kind of guy he is.
You know, Craig looks dodgy. He's going to do it. So Craig is a runner. Yep. So he's just going to charge straight into Carl, leaping the barricade to kick him in the head.
It's just a kid, man.
He's a kid with supplies. He's a cocky kid. Hey kid, don't get cocky. Okay. So that is me done basically. So that is him run in and drop kicking you.
He lands, so he creates noise. So the closest walker within 10 inches is going to shamble towards him. Bunk. Straight towards the person who did the noise. Thank you.
But that's all right because he's in base-to-base contact with us both, and I get to choose who it attacks.
You're the goit.
Hey, you've got the initiative, you see.
Well, Sophia's a runner, so she's going to just sneak out and then up this way.
Towards Ronnie?
Well, yeah. But away from your game was the point.
Dokey.
And she's also, for the second action, going to use her bandages and get a wound back.
Okay, so you can see she's just tucked in behind the dino just there. So Sandra is going to use the Magnum.
Okay.
And I'm not going to get cocky about this because last time I did.
Yeah, you're shooting into combat as well, so there's going to be a check to see which you shoot after.
Yep, so
before or after you roll the dice.
I'm going to shoot Dale. If it's the shield, it's Dale. So rolling to see who I hit. And I missed the box. I'm being you. Yay!
So you hit Dale.
I hit Dale. I'm going to hit you with the Magnum. For 5 damage.
Dale has 2 defense. 2 lead dice for defense, I should say. Gets 2.
So I do 3 damage.
He's down. No headshot. And he's been bitten out. It doesn't matter. He's going to come back as a walker.
Who looks enough like Dale? Nobody. So it could be him. There was no zombies. Oh no, there is a zombie that can move towards me, which was that one. So that was 1 action to shoot you in the 5th. Mayhem puts that up by 1. Now here's the thing. Pull the trigger. When does the mayhem kick off? Is it before he falls over or after?
It is.
Do they then move towards me?
Well, the bang and him falling down happen instantaneously. So it's after he falls down. But remember, this one, is it not? Oh no, it's not. Moved away for a second.
Yeah, they cleared. That's why it may make a difference.
Yeah, so they'll both go towards you now.
Okay, so I shoot and they come towards me.
Yep.
Okie doke.
So if Dale had still been there, they'd have hit him. But he isn't, so they come for you.
Okay, that's her done.
Yes. Yes, it is. The only real option I have of anything is Rick.
Yep.
And think about jumping over the car and having a go at your baldy leader guy.
So you're going to try and jump over the car?
I think I am.
What do you need? A shield?
I need a shield because he's not a runner. Okay, so from the game point of view, Rick is going to attempt to run across, jump over the car.
Loop the car, Starsky and Hutch style.
I need a shield to do that. Because he's not a runner, he doesn't climb scenery automatically. I fail.
He just slipped off the car.
Yeah, so basically Rick runs up and goes and falls back down. Probably catches his shins on the edge of the door. He's like, not.
Is that really done?
Particularly well. The only other thing he can do is reduce the threat level, but he's not going to.
That seems sensible.
And can he take a shoot action now?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to shoot you.
Okay, doke.
You get extra defence. I was trying to get the defensive bit out of the way, but he's going to shoot you anyway.
2 blue. And my defence for him is 1 white, which becomes 2 white.
2! Fantastic. Dice have not been on my side again today.
And because I have the football pads, oh, that's melee attacks, damn it. So I take 1. That was mayhem. Bang.
There's no eligible walkers.
Yes, there is.
Tennis, though.
Yes.
Or the one inside the building.
Yes. That one. Just going to drop out and hit that barricade there. Right, my shotgun is out of ammo. I'll turn that way for the time being, so no, I can't use it. But let's go help Sandra. He's going to come down here, charge, run. Yeah. Does that have to be a run? Yes. That is 2 and a bit. 4 and a bit.
One of them puts it into base contact with her, yep. Yaldi.
Cool. That's Derek done.
The only thing I've left to activate is Carl, and he can't really do much. Yeah, he's done, he can't do anything.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do, because people are in close combat and having fun, he's going to run all the way around here to here. You can tag my friends. That's everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
An event card. There's a fire! +1 threat. Up to 10. All threat levels, a fire breaks out unexpectedly. If there are no burning tokens in play, a player with the initiative must choose a flammable piece of scenery to receive a burning token.
You've got the initiative. What are you setting on fire?
Nothing near me, because this went badly for me last time.
I'm going to guess thematically the dumpster beside the kid, because she's got a flaming brand.
Yeah. Silly kid with flaming brand just set fire to the bin. So the dumpster at the back of the diner has been set on fire by Sophia, waving a burning brand around her head like an idiot. And then we're going to combat. So they're one on one. We're going to go over here with the Craig and Carl fight. Craig is going to put the walker to use and use him against Carl. So Craig gets 1 red dice for melee and 1 for the zombie.
Okay, so
first one will be Craig's 2x4 and the zombie. 1 each.
Okie doke. I'm going to fight back, might as well.
Okie doke.
1 stagger. So I take 1 damage.
Yep, and get pushed back an inch. Okay, so in Fightland over there, we're going to go with Derek first. He gets 1 white dice for melee. He gets 1 for the tire iron. So that is 2 white dice. 2.
Who's this one?
1 zombie.
1 walker. 1. So
Push back.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with Patrick, who gets a white dice and a red dice.
Gets 2. It gets 1, so it's down as well.
Okay, and last but not least, we have Sandra. Who's gonna shoot it?
Two and a headshot.
That's an ammo check.
2 and a critical. It blocks it. It's a draw,
Just rude.
so it gets pushed back because the survivor wins in the draw. And yeah, you need an ammo check.
And then the other one moves in because of mayhem. Okay.
Ammo check.
Out of ammo. Click. Everything is done. So, zombies getting up. The one in front of Rick. Nope.
That's the only one that's down, isn't it?
That one.
Oh, right, the half walker. It gets up.
Crawler. Okay, bites. Sophia and Carl.
Okay, Carl, bite.
The dust.
He's going to die.
So,
So, lucky hat. Carl isn't. If I get a shield, Carl is not the move and is instantly restored to 1 health point.
he's holding in. He's not feeling well. Hey kid, you don't look well.
Sophia. Unfortunately, she's not as lucky. Oh no, she goes back. No,
Okay.
she was on 1.
Okay.
Oh, was she? No, she used the bandages, didn't she? So she's back on 1.
Okay. And you get the initiative. And you'd go first.
What's the threat level?
Medium.
Okay, I'm going to have to throw. No, I'm not, because I'm not doing her first. I am going to have Carl.
Hard. Run all.
Yeah, I think I'm going for the run. No, I'm going for the sneak.
Daddy, Daddy, I don't feel very well. Get away from me, son. I'm going to try and jump over the car.
Successfully.
Dunk. Hi, Rick. That'll be me then.
Rick can't really do much now, so he's going to try and shoot Sandra. 2 blue dice, 1 for his gun, Rick's pistol, and 1 for himself. And I again get the dice out.
Oh, that's not good.
No, that's very good.
In defense, I get 1 white, 1 red, and 1 white for the car. 1, 2.
4 and 1 headshot. I got 6 and 2 headshots.
Yep. So what's that? So you've got 1.
It's just 2 damage. But if it kills her, she's dead.
No, it won't kill her. I don't think. How much? 2 damage.
2 damage. Best roll I've had so far, and all of this is wound. So, the Mayhem's going to add 1 to the threat tracker.
Yep.
That's going to move in there. This one's going to move here. And is this in base contact?
I don't know. I don't know what happened at the end of that last fight though. Would it have been both pushed away? Yeah, so it adds the dice to my roll, but then I win, so I push it away. Because I have the initiative, so I decide who it goes against. Because we're both into base-to-base contact with it.
And then it's going to come
towards.
Carl.
Nom, 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 nom. That's getting a bit of a mess over here, isn't it?
It's almost like a conga line behind that car.
No. I can't get into contact with Rick.
No, but you can.
No, because I can run and then I can sneak, can't I?
Why?
To get into face-to-face
There's only one
contact.
character that's got that special ability to make another move.
Yes, correct. And she's over the other side of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was Carl you were after anyway, not that I'm meant to be helping you.
No, I was wanting to get into Rick because Rick's better in close combat. Because I'm not stupid.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but...
I'm going to shut up and stop helping you beat me.
You're not helping me beat you.
You need to go again?
Oh yeah, now I remember why I was trying to kill Carl. Yeah. You again? You got anyone left?
Yep, I've got
Oh,
little...
Panic dice!
So, because...
That would have been quicker if you turned it the other way, you know that, right?
Yeah, more than likely. Sophia has a nerve of low. We are in medium, which means before they can do anything with it, I have to roll panic dice. And I get a running leg symbol.
Flee! Run 8 inches in a straight line direct away from the nearest enemy. Take no further actions.
Run.
So I'm going
away
to
from
be
the
down. Or could be across, I guess. Yeah, 6 and 2 3s, isn't it?
I think she's facing that way, so she would go that way.
Setting fire to things as she runs.
Right, and there is nothing eligible.
Nope.
To go near her.
No, well technically if it's noise, it would be the only one that's free is the one behind.
Yeah, but it's too far away, I think. Yep.
Yeah. Okey-doke. Right, the only thing I can really do is to go into assist. So he's going to move into face-to-face contact with that zombie. Walker! For God's sake. It's a zombie. It's a zombie. And Sandra can't do anything, so she stays in combat. So she's done. Ooh, no, she will spend an action to use bandages.
Ow.
So she gets 1 hit back. Yeah, you have the initiative at your card. What have you got?
Shooting at shadows, +1 threat. All threat levels. All survivors with a nerve value lower than the current threat must shoot the closest enemy model if they have a ranged weapon. Start with the player with initiative and alternate choosing a model and resolving the shoot action fully before moving on to the next. In addition, each time a shot is resolved, a white dice worth of walkers enter play. If an eligible survivor has no functioning ranged weapons, it must run exactly as if it had rolled a leg symbol on the panic dice. So I have 1 which has a low nerve, so it affects Sophia. She has no gun,
So she
so
runs.
she has to run.
And it's away from the zombies.
The closest enemy.
Which would be that one behind, down here. So she'll be at the board edge.
Yep.
So the only guy I've got is got a low nerve is Craig in close combat here.
Has he got a ranged weapon?
Nope.
So therefore he has to do a run action as well. away from the nearest enemy, so towards the corner pretty much. Did he have to roll a dice before he started his move down there beforehand? He should have done.
Yeah, probably.
Question mark.
And what is a question mark? Terrified, only perform one action this turn, which was a run anyway.
Yeah.
Melee. Your choice.
I think I'll start with Rick.
Okay.
Can I see this little thing? This little token is 2 inches, same as the diameter on the...
That's not how that works. It's in combat with you and not eligible to attack me because it's already moved.
No. What I'm checking is if Carl is within Rick's death zone, which he is.
So he gets extra dice.
Okay.
So why? Because I've got a zombie on my side.
So Rick gets in melee 2 white and a red because Carl's in his
And
death
I get
zone.
2 red and a white.
2.
I'll stick with a 3 and beat you.
Yep. Takes a wound.
And I pursue inch back.
So I'll go with Carl and the Walker.
So Carl versus the Walker.
Carl gets 1 dice.
Sounds like
Gets
an
1.
episode of Chuck. Gets 1.
It's a draw. Carl pushes him away. Then we'll go with Sandra.
Okie doke. 1-on-1.
The Walker gets nothing.
The easiest thing to do for her is defense because she gets a white and a red. Yeah, beats it.
No, if it was defense, she
defense.
just pushes
Yep.
it away. She doesn't do any damage.
So then it is Derek. Derek gets 2 wide.
And the Walker gets just the 1. And it gets nothing.
It's dead.
So there was a headshot there and it's gone.
Yeah. Smashed its brain in with my tire iron.
That is all the combat.
Yep. And
Bites.
yeah, down walkers first, prone walkers. There's
Okay.
1. Dale.
Chucking for Dale.
Dead Dale. Dead
He
Dale
gets
gets
back
back
up.
up. Dead Dale. Hey Dale.
Oh my god, he was my buddy.
And then bites.
Okay. Carl
Oh, you're
is
dead,
okay.
buddy.
And Sophia
Come on, be big, buddy. Damn.
is okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go first. So, first things first. Patrick. First action is to make noise. Donk. Donk. Charges into moves into combat with the kid. That's Patrick done. Enjoy your zombies.
Why did 2 move when you made noise?
That's a fair point. Because I'm stupid. Because I was thinking mayhem.
I have literally like nothing I can do except fight this out down there, so
You can panic with a kid.
let's see what happens with the kid. Whoops. The kid gets a gun and axe cross symbol.
Gun, axe, cross symbol. Berserk! Act normally, add red dice to melee attack, +1 threat. Oh, we're now in high.
So this she's just gone berserk, and she gets really good in combat. Well, she gets ability to have combat for the turn, and is too far away from anything to do anything. She is, however, going to which is going to draw this walker towards her. Bumps into that.
what Sandra's gonna do is her quick rule. She is going to run all the way around here and then sneak around here.
So she finishes her run move.
Yeah, wait a minute, I've not thought this through. So she'd run to there and then that zombie will come that way, won't it?
Yes.
So,
Or the one behind her, depending which is the closest.
Runners can go over cars, can't they?
They can climb without... Right, so she finishes her run move.
Yep.
And then this will come towards her as it's the closest.
Is it the closest to?
The closest on...
That is 4 inches. Yep. That will come towards. He's going to hit Carl first. Boink.
I wish Carl had a grenade right now.
Who do you think this is? Aliens?
Yeah.
So
you always were an asshole, Gorman.
So what we've got there, beep. Sandra just, because she's a runner, just ran over the car and around to drop kick Carl in the back of the head because we really want those supplies. We think there's a Twinkie in there.
So they're going to be snowballs.
Over to you.
Alex going to shoot Sandra.
That's not very nice.
2 blue dice, and I get 5. Hang on, I need to roll the thingy before you roll the fence.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that first.
Well, shield, it hits her. I've got 5 in a headshot, and you've got 4 and 2 headshots.
Takes 1 wound.
I cause mayhem, so the thing goes up by 1.
And this one comes to you.
And this one moves into the car. I can't believe Lonnie Lenton Walker is going to survive the entire game unscathed. He's just standing up in the corner.
Craig is going to roll the panic dice. And I'm going to miss. I'm going to roll the panic dice again. Oh.
And he gets a panic face. Scream, I think.
Scream, make noise, then take 1 more action plus 1 threat.
So the make noise doesn't draw anything towards him, does it? There's nothing that's not engaged.
No. Charge! Drop kick. Okay.
So he just charged Lick.
Yep. And then the noise draws this one around.
I can't. Oh, does I? Because they shuffle around to light each other then.
So that's Craig.
I can't do anything else. I've only got Kyle and I can't do anything.
I'm just going to see if this car works over here. It's looking nice over there. I don't want to go anywhere near that. So that's everyone done. So we have something like the WWE SmackDown going on over there.
Royal Rumble. Another one that's not good for me to say. Royal Rumble.
And hopefully I've separated Rick and Carl enough there. Right. We'll go with that Rick fight first. So we have 1, 2, 3 zombies and Craig.
Okie dokie. Right, so the first walker rolls 1 dice, the second walker rolls 2 dice, the third walker rolls 3 dice.
It's really difficult to tell. What? How long is this? 2 inches?
2 inches.
Oh, you're out.
Yeah, no, I don't think I was still in.
If you just bore it out.
So that's the walker's dice.
Right. And Craig gets a red dice.
And Rick gets...
I think this is the most
2 white
dice we've rolled in this game. Oh, it's going really badly for Rick.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3 of them are bites. You should have the little thingy separately because he doesn't do a bite.
He would have done a headshot possibly. Yeah, fair point. Shield.
No, it's not a 50-50.
It is.
That is.
1, 2, 3.
Is it? Oh, right,
2,
okay.
3.
If you get a shield,
it's a headshot on Rick from Craig. Nope.
So it's 3 bites. Licks melee. If I get an exclamation, I don't. I get 3. Lick is gone.
Nom 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 nom.
Again, and this one, the equipment that people are carrying cannot be picked up. If he had any supply packs and he dropped it, he'd be able to pick them up.
Now we move on to Carl.
Okie dokie.
1 zombie.
Walker.
Oh dear. Baseball bat and Patrick melee. And Sandra melee. So Walker
gets 1. And then
we got a headshot.
A headshot. This is on Carl,
It's on Carl, yeah.
Gets 1 red defense dice. Gets 1.
Gets a lucky hat.
Gets a lucky hat check, yeah. Nope!
There ain't no lucky hat now.
So Carl gets deaded.
He ain't coming back.
And drops that token. Oops. Where he falls. And I'm just trashing everything again as usual. It's my liaison debtor. And on that point, I say
Pretty
you
much you
won.
Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, okay. So that ended up in a melee mess in the middle. We don't adopt a bitten child, we put it out its misery. Before it turns.
If you're on our Facebook group, I did comment earlier on today that I didn't think this was going to go well for me. Guess what?
But to be fair, if you watch the other videos, he says that on every game.
Yep.
So we'll get sorted out and we'll see you on the couch. There we have it. Mantic's Walking Dead. Yeah, it didn't go too well for you that time, did it?
No, again, I think I need to give up this hobby. I think that's what it is. I don't tend to win games very often, but that aside, the game, I don't think that showed the sort of tension level that we usually get out of it. The event cards usually end up chucking loads and loads more walkers at it. It didn't.
That event deck comprised of the 3 expansions, so we may revisit that and take some of them back out again.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the base set. I'll find the lists. I think I've got the lists from the Kickstarter of what was in each wave.
Yeah.
But yeah, different way of filming. Hope you liked it. We'll see if it turns out as we hope. Hope the board turning around made it a bit easier, and hopefully we can zoom in and it's all worked out really well. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
If you like the way it's filmed, I'm not saying it'll work for every game, but definitely if it works for Mantic's Walking Dead, we'll continue to film like that.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a game I think we'll do again. I mean, obviously we love playing the game, but if you want to see this played again with different characters or more characters or more players,
possibly even look at doing a campaign mode. If we can get someone else, a couple of other people involved, we could do 4 gangs or 4 survivor groups versus the walkers.
Yep.
I'll remember at some point.
It's one of those games that Mantic is continually putting out more stuff for it. So even if you did do the Kickstarter, there's a load of stuff coming out that week. There wasn't a lot of Kickstarter exclusive stuff. There's a lot of retail exclusive stuff. So
yeah, one of the ways it I say fought back against the Kickstarter in that way was there are certain releases within the Kickstarter, and there was only about 2 or 3 Kickstarter exclusive models, so like Abram and Michonne and Negan, but Negan's been released since in that version. I think you can pick them up like that.
There's a lot of the stuff that is Kickstarter exclusive ends up being on the Mantic web store for Mantic points.
Okay. But there are definitely retail exclusive packs in each wave. I've got a couple of them. I still got to get some more from the later waves, but I thought I almost bought them, but I thought I'll paint up what you've got for this time. You know, you've still got about 30 miniatures to paint. So what I have got is Ezekiel and the Tiger, which I still need to paint. I've got Rick on the horse.
I saw an absolutely beautiful paint job done on that Tiger not that long ago. It was jumping through the long grass. It was amazing. Yeah,
I've got a few fears on painting that, but I'll get to it. The horse with Rick on, there's a lot of undercuts on it, so...
Rickon's a Game of Thrones character.
So yeah, we'll get that and try and fit that in. So that was a 20 by 24 inch board that we were playing on there.
It's nice and compact. That's one of the good things about it.
Everything happens close in anyway, so the bigger the map, the less action you're going to see on each of the survivor groups, but you'd have a lot more zombies on the board.
Walkers.
I've just realised one of our mistakes.
What's that?
I'm not sure we had the right amount of zombies on the board.
Actually, no, we didn't.
We might have, because it was only a 200-point game. There was only 7. Yeah, we messed up.
Yeah, we did. We only put down walkers beside. When you put the objectives down, you put a walker beside each one. We forgot to put the extra ones on to start off with.
Well, we'll sort that out next time.
Yeah. We were too busy trying to get everything set up. So, Mantic, obviously, they got the license from the graphic novel company, the guys who did The Walking Dead originally. It's not based on the TV series, it's based on the graphic novel. Now, this game has done phenomenally well. It's still flying off the shelves. And I think off the back of that, Mantic have got the rights to Mick Mangola's Hellboy.
Yep.
So there's a board game they're doing. It's not going to be a war game, it's a board game. There's been some releases, pictures of the miniatures. I'll chuck some up for you. They're looking stunning.
There's been a couple of the Hellboys painted up as well, so they look really nice.
One of the guys I speak to through the Kings of War Fanatics stuff, Paul Welsh, he's done a stunning one he's done this model base, so it looks like one of the cover art pieces.
I saw that the other day. It was really nice.
I'll ask him.
One of the Beast of War guys have done one, and he based it on the artwork, I think, and he did it very red and black tone, so it was really harsh highlights and low light. So it was really nicely done. Yeah, we'll throw out the links to that. I'm not sure when the Kickstarter for that goes live. Is it in April some point?
It's not far off.
So keep your eyes out for that.
The game itself is part investigation, part combat. So
it's the investigate. It's the players versus the board, I believe, isn't it?
It's fully co-op. Yeah.
So that'd be good to see. You can play Walking Dead co-op. It doesn't have to be a versus. So a lot of the scenarios in a lot of the expansions are a rolling story. It kind of follows the way the comic book develops, so you can play with a group or play solo. So there is a solo event deck as well. So it is fully co-op play, it is solo play, and it is a versus game. So there is a lot of options there. We've only played the versus. Can't imagine why. So maybe we should try the solo. Then at least you're not getting done in all the time.
Well, not so much solo as the co-op side, I suppose. But we've got lots of videos coming up. We'll get some stuff out.
Keep your eyes open.
Chris, one of the other geeks, is going to be talking about all these hot toys. He's got a lot of unboxings and
there's
things
quite a few you can see on the shelves behind. Some are hidden away and some are still in boxes, funnily enough. Subscribe, click the bell, follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, GeeksZilla. So have a look at that as well, and comment down below if you want to see anything.
I've only got one last thing to say. It's probably time to head to the Winchester, have a couple of pints, and wait for this whole thing to blow over.
Catch you later, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.
do much. Can he shoot just now?
Doesn't have a gun.
Well, that'd be a no. It's because he's got one in his hand.
That's not how it works.
I was starting to wonder if he knew what an inch was.
Hey, I'm on the far side of it. I'll just ask your wife. So glad we know the rules.
The joys of editing.
So this week, as in one of the other videos I was telling you about Red Beam, at the beginning or the end of February, they announced that they were closing doors. So their last orders were placed last Thursday, I believe, if I remember rightly. So I managed to get in second to last on the last orders. Me and Graham were talking at the time before the doors actually closed, and somebody beat me to the pip on that one and put an order in just after I'd done mine. But announced yesterday was they've been bought over by Warcradle. So Warcradle will be supplying Red Beam in the future. I believe their release date is aiming for June or July. I can't remember exactly which. But I find that great news that Red Beam stuff is still going to be available. Graham and family have put out some amazing stuff. I've got quite a lot of their terrain for Dark Assembly, and lots of tokens for various games like Wild West Exodus and this. So yeah.
He spends far too much money on this hobby.